Hey everyone, I'm back with another video. Today I'll be reviewing a brand new Benchmade. Brand new as in it's not even released yet. It's not even supposed to come out until about 5 or 6 days from now. So y'all are getting early access on it. So I just wanted to get on here and review it before anybody else did. So this one's really nice, very high quality Benchmade because these are made here in America. They're always made very well. 315 Successor. And then I don't think it's gonna, if I do it like this, you can see it is featuring the Select Edge. I'll tell you all about Select Edge. This is a brand new knife. It was made very, very recently from now. And this is a first production run as well. So let's get into it. I'll open it. I've already looked at it and played around with it and everything. So this is what you're getting when you open the box. This is the knife and its slip. And then you also get some other stuff I'll show you all here in a second as well. So here is the knife and its slip. A nice leather slip, riveted right here. And then it is embossed with the Benchmade logo. And it does have a deep carry pocket clip. So let's show the knife. Sits in here very nicely in the slip. Put slip over here. This is the 315 Successor. This is not a traditional looking Benchmade. It's more traditional, like a lot of y'all are more familiar with on this channel. But there you can see the back springs, probably a stainless steel liner with the stainless steel back spring. Aluminum handles with some nice milling on it. This is ash gray, which is the finish on this aluminum, and then crater blue on the blue anodized aluminum. And there you can see M390. This is Böhler M390, so it's made in Austria. It's at a 58 to 61 HRC, so not the greatest HRC on the planet. M390 really excels at 62 to 63, which really ups the ante on the blade retention. There you can see this is nice and centered, very well made. No significant gaps on the back springs. Some light does shine through, but that's alright. It's not perfect, but it is a very pretty knife. It does have this nail nick on just one side. Nice snap. There you can see the Benchmade logo. And now Benchmade is doing it without the USA under the butterfly. They're just doing the pattern under the butterfly. So here you can see the 315 completely open. Very pretty, very nice. Really pretty blue. Once the sun comes out, I'll do a short and y'all can really see this color popping. But it does have half stops. There you can see it stops halfway closed, and then you can press it all the way down. It doesn't want to close until right there. So closed length, just like this, is 3.7 inches. Has a blade length of 3.56. This satin finish does pick up thumb prints, fingerprints. Just, that's natural for knives. And then completely open is 6.26 inches. So it's really not that big of a knife. You can see in my hands, I pretty much swallow it even with my small hands. But it does allow a nice firm grip on it. Not a huge knife, but that's what this one is designed for. It's just designed for a minimal gentleman carry. You can just carry it however you want, whenever you want. Another special thing about this knife is I showed you the pocket clip earlier, but the other contents in the box are pretty interesting. So you get this Allen wrench looking thing, but it is a T6, and then there is some blue Loctite as well. This is in the bottom of the box. It says customize your carry. Comes with the hex tool, Loctite, the leather slip, and the knife itself. And then I'll flip this paper around as well. There's the traditional, just normal Benchmade paperwork they always put in there. But they show the pocket clip. I'll let you pause if you want to read all this. And then you can see you can take off the clip on the slip and put it on the knife. So I'll show you all that here, which I think that's pretty unique for a knife. So you can use the tool they provide. You can take off the clip, and then the clip fits. Close the knife first. The clip fits right here in that little slit right here. So you would undo this screw, and then you'd slide the top of the clip down in there and then screw it back, put some Loctite on there, and then you can carry this with a pocket clip. To me, carrying it with a pocket clip just isn't what I would do, because this is just a traditional, more traditional in my mind than having a pocket clip on it, and it just kind of takes away from the traditional sense of it. But to each your own, you can do whatever you want if you own this knife. I've got a great deal on it too, so don't worry, I didn't pay the outrageous Benchmade price, because these do start at $250 for this blue one, and they have one with the same ash gray, but then this more of a gold or like a bronzy color with a black PVD coated blade and a black pocket clip. And this one being a first production run, you can see that right there stamped, laser etched on the blade itself. They only make maybe 1,000 to 1,200 first production runs, so this one is relatively rare as well. So overall, very nice knife. I did want to bring out some other ones and compare it as well. I'll compare the other slip joint knife from Benchmade, or one of the others. I don't own a proper, but this is the Weekender. It's a 2-bladed, and it's a 317 Weekender. So very similar numbers to the 315 Successor, and I think the proper actually has a number similar to 317. I think it starts with a 3 as well. So this one is 2-bladed, and then it has the bottle opener as well. So this one is a lot bigger than the Successor. There you can see the size difference. Obviously, this one's a lot bigger. And blade length, the Weekender has a very long blade compared to the Successor's drop point. This one has a clip point with a punch-through thumb nick, while the Successor just has a traditional one. And really, blade length, cutting edge wise, they're very similar. The Weekender is bigger, and of course they have this secondary blade, which is about 1/4 of an inch, or maybe an inch shorter cutting edge. You can see that as well. And then I have another Benchmade that is more similar in size. I just want to show you all this traditional slip joint style Benchmade knives. Quite unique for Benchmade to do these traditional styles. And then a knife that's very similar in size is the Mini Bug Out. If I hold these together, nearly identical in length. If I do it pivot to pivot, very similar in length, you can see. Blade edge, sharp edge, it looks like they're nearly the same, with the Bug Out being a little longer on that drop point. Has a bigger belly on that drop point compared to this one. And here's the sun. Y'all can really see that color pop on that crater blue on the anodized aluminum. Very pretty knife. So, very small knives, clearly. Easy to carry. This one's super lightweight. This one comes in at 2.28 ounces or 64.64 grams, so very light. This one would only be around 1.5 ounces, so this one's even lighter being the plastic. This one's aluminum, obviously it's going to be heavier. And then I also have a knife more people in the case community would be familiar with. This is a Sodbuster Junior. This is my new one I just got. Very similar colors as well. Nearly the exact same size. I think the Successor, pivot to pivot, what do y'all think? I think they are nearly identical in handle lengths, with blade lengths being very similar as well. Successor might just have the edge on it, no pun intended, but I think they are nearly identical. So two very similar knives, very different backgrounds, with Benchmade being more tactical hunting style knives, with case being traditional everyday as well. But same construction really, both slip joints, both screwed together, both have premium steel. And speaking of the premium steel, this M390 has the Select Edge blade grind on there. You can just see how precise this blade grind is. It is super fine, if y'all can see that, if it's focusing or not. It is a very precise blade. The Select Edge was originally designed for like the gold class, their custom, you know, their ultra limited edition knives with a super pristine edge. A lot different than their just standard blade grinds. These have a shorter angle on the edge, so it makes it a lot sharper. And then they were doing it on their hunting knives for like their skinning ones, so you can get a very pristine, very detailed cut. So this is a blue class, just a EDC kind of knife, having the Select Edge. So very sharp, very precise edge on this knife as well. I think I pretty much covered all the details on this. I'm very glad to have this knife. When I saw it, I knew I wanted it, but I didn't think I was actually going to get it. But what do y'all think? Let me know what y'all think about this knife. I really like it. It's kind of right up my alley. Benchmade I really like, and slip joints I really like. And I can just put a clip on it and just carry it like normal. So, let me know what y'all think. I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all's day. Leave any thoughts and comments down below. And y'all have a great day. Bye.